Hello everybody, welcome back to another toy review on Speeding Blue. This time we have Shadow plus the motorbike movie for the Sonic Movie 3. And then over here we have the Crab Mech Battle set. We'll get into the actual names of these playsets here in just a little bit. Without further ado, let's start with the first and smallest thing of the bunch, the plush. So while going Sonic Movie 3 hunting, I came across a classic Amy plush. I didn't even know Jakks Pacific made this, but I figured I'd pick it up and I figured I'd share it with you guys. I figured this was a cool plush to pick up, especially since there's not really much classic Amy merch. She has her signature look, you know, the bow kind of deal that she has, her dress, the shoes look pretty accurate, and the tag of course has her name as well as the classic Sonic render, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the plush. It's way better than the bootleg I bought at a fair. We don't talk about that one. But anyway, let's get into the next smallest thing that's above the plush, the Shadow motorbike. So I was excited to see Walmart having this. It's pretty cool. I will compare this to the other Shadow figure that is sold in singular packages. The front of the packaging is pretty basic. It says Shadow plus motorbike on the front, or motorcycle, whatever you want to call it. We got the Shadow and from the end credit scene render. We got regular Tails render, Knuckles render, and so on and so forth. Movie logo, turn the box, you have another Shadow render, the name of the playset again, Sonic Movie 3 logo. On the back we get a little bit of descriptive details, 13 points of articulation on this figure, because this is a 4-inch figure and not like the figures that we've had before. See, down here it shows 5 figures that you can collect, which are the 5-inch line of figures. You got Shadow, Robotnik, Tails, and Sonic. Sonic Movie 3 logo at the front. Render of the toy and the bike. At the top, it's pretty basic. A little bit of a Shadow render here. Shadow plus motorcycle, Shadow plus motorcycle. Yeah, Sonic Movie 3 logo. Then you turn on this side and we have a more modern, like, I guess you could say, movie render for Shadow. Anyway, without further ado, let's open this up, shall we? Alright, here is everything out of the package. I will mention one thing to begin with, and that is, it is very hard to get out of the packaging, and be careful because the pedals don't want to stay on. Anyway, without further ado, let's see if we can get Shadow on this bike. And quick little side note while I'm thinking this, as much Sonic Movie 2 merchandise has been released already, you could probably recreate the trailer. And here's Shadow on the bike. I will say that this bike is pretty cool, although it's missing a couple details. For one, it's missing the gun logo. I don't know if that has it in the movie, but in the games, Shadow has the gun logo on here. Here's the front view. Here's a side view from his left, or his right. Then back view. See if I can get him pegged to it. And articulation for the bike. Backward, forward, backward, forward. That's pretty much all. Can you see all? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, that's it for the figure and the bike. But let's compare this figure to the other 5-inch Shadow figure that comes separate. This one has brighter paint, I'm pretty sure, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright, so here's our Shadow figure that is okay, so the difference between these figures, for one has brighter paint. I'm not sure if I'm too fond of the bright paint. I kind of like the darker paint. It fits Shadow more. The feet, not much different in the feet. The chest, the only difference is this one does not have swivel at the chest like this one does. And the head sculpt I'm pretty sure is the same. The paint job is a little off. The only thing different is this one has regular old Jakks Pacific figure eyes for the Shadow line, for the Sonic line, sorry. And this one has the reflective kind of, you know, eyes that want to follow you. Anyway, let's see if we can get this figure to fit. And I'll spare you guys the time. Alright, so here's the Shadow figure from the Singular line. That's as good as I could get him. If I touch him or even bump the table, I guarantee you this figure will fall off the bike. So, for display, if you're willing to fight with it, that is, because my Shadow, it's hard to tell, but he has a broken joint up here, so I would just contact Jakks Pacific and get a brand new one, but it's been so long since I've gotten this one, I figured it'd be no big deal. But if you don't want to fight with it and you're looking to play, then I recommend using this Shadow figure for the bike. While this one does have more articulation, recommended you use this one. Anyway, let's get into the next item for this review, being the Crab Mech. Alright, let's take a look at this and see the Crab Mech Battle playset. It comes with one figure, being Sonic, with a different facial expression from the other Sonic from the second movie. You can fit one character in here. It has a moving eye, which I wonder if that's going to play a part in the movie. Anyway, it says up here at the top of the box, so it has pinching claws. If you go down to the bottom of the box, it comes with Sonic, which is the figure, like I said previously. Once again, you have the Shadow render in the corner. You have Tails, Knuckles, Sonic, basic stuff. Flip it to the top, Crab Mech Battle playset, it says, and then in a whole bunch of different other languages as well. Shows a picture of what the Crab Mech Battle playset looks like, kind of. Sonic figure next to it. Sonic Movie 3 logo. On this side, we have a Shadow render, just like the one on the bike. It says the name of the playset again. Sonic Movie 3 logo. Then on the back here, we get a little bit more detail. So over here, it says eye extends and retractable. Pinching claws. Fits a 2.5-inch figure. And it has an escape hatch, which we're not going to be putting Sonic in this. I hope you know that. I had my 2.5-inch Robotnik going on this. Definitely not Sonic. Anyway, let's open this bad boy up, shall we? Alright, so here we got the Crab Mech all built up. Let's see how different this figure is. So here's the figures beside themselves, beside each other. You can notice a different facial expression for this one, as well as different angles. And they got the torso right this time. They're kind of nitpicky sometimes. And this is one of the things I got. The torso and how they kind of screwed. Heels are the same. Brighter paint. with the crab neck. There's a lot of points of articulation, so let's get through it. Alright, number one, we have the claws. If you want Sonic, or any figure, rather, old characters say, haha, I got you. I finally got the hedgehog, yay. And yes, I know, Robotnik never says that, I've watched the movies. This one also has articulation. The legs have some articulation, they just kind of move backward and forward. Now, it said the eye popped out, but... Go ahead and try to see through me. Do it if you dare. One step forward, two steps back. Good grief, that extends pretty long. There's that. Eye extends out. You can see it there. To the one and only Robot. Killing on the inside. Wait. Let's flip this open, shall we? Not much down here, but there is a trap door. And that was what I was getting. Seat for your pilot. Although I don't think. So instead, let's just pretend Robotnik's sitting. Up. Open, there we go. Button figure in there. Close the hatch. You can have Sonic and Knuckles fight the crab mech. Oh no! Oh no! Or, you know, you can always bring in Shadow. Which... This is a great figure. I mean, I've done a review on it already, but... I've captured the ultimate life form! Waha! Oh no. I can already see the comments. Anyway, so let's finish up this review, shall we? There you have it, everybody. That is my toy review. We had a couple of Sonic movie stuff in here. I'm hoping to review the next things that come out, and hopefully there's definitely more that I have yet to collect that I'm trying to think. There is the light-up 5-inch Sonic figures, which I'm definitely gonna buy. Don't know if I'll open. I might open just so you can have the buttons depressed, but that is it for this review, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.
Snooping as usual, I see.